ক্লাস 9 ক্লাস 9 এর আজকে একটা প্রোজ পড়াবো। লেসন 7 টম লুজেস আ টুথ বাই মার্ক টুয়াইন. Mark Twain is one of the famous name in literature, most precisely in American literature. Without the name of Mark Twain, American literature is incomplete. Some of the famous names of American literature are Mark Twain and O. Henry, T.S. Eliot, Nathaniel Hawthorne. These are some of the famous names of American literature. And here, this particular prose has been taken, it has been extracted from the novel The Adventures of Tom Sawyer. Huckleberry Finn, The Adventure of Huckleberry Finn, Adventure of Tom Sawyer. These are the two famous novels, and Adventure of Tom Sawyer, its sequel is The Adventure of Huckleberry Finn. So these are the famous two novels that are for which Mark Twain is quite known to the world. And this present text has been taken from the Mark Twain's novel Adventure of Tom Sawyer. Mark this one. Sometimes question comes. The story is about a childhood pranks of a young boy. Young boy, they like to play prank, and this childhood prank is the theme of the story. Young boy who is looking for ways to avoid going to school but is caught in his own trap. The boy is playing trick because he wants to avoid school. He doesn't like to go to school. It happens, that everyone in a childhood stage, in your stage, they just like to skip the school, to bunk the school. So here the boy Tom, he wants to just avoid school. So he just shows many excuses to avoid school. Listen. But ultimately he has been a victim of his own trap. Tom always found Monday mornings to be miserable because Monday starts the day's working. Monday began another week's slow suffering in school. So from Monday the school starts. That's why. So Monday is quite miserable. Tom lay thinking. Tom was lying on the bed and he was thinking. Presently he wished that he was sick. He felt that if he was sick, it had been good. Then he could stay at home from school. Then he needed not to go to school. He investigated his body with the hope of finding some ailment. Ailment means that illness. He investigated. He searched his body if he could find any kind of illness, any mark of illness. He thought that he had found symptoms of stomach trouble. He felt that his stomach, there is a pain in the abdomen. He failed. Remember that he thought that he had found symptoms. Symptoms means the marks, certain traces of stomach trouble. He began to grow hopeful. He was quite optimistic. However, the symptoms soon grew feeble and wholly went away. But the symptoms, the traces of abdomen pain, it becomes quite weaker and it just goes away. It just vanishes. So he becomes well again, because actually he didn't have any kind of pain in the abdomen, in the stomach. Tom thought further. He thought further. Suddenly discovered something. Then he found something. One of his upper front teeth was loose. One of the teeth in the upper front, it seems to be loose. He felt lucky. He was quite optimistic. He felt fortunate. He was about to groan. Groan means cry or shriek. He was about to groan when it occurred to him that if Aunt Polly was to know, she would surely pull it out. He felt that if Aunt Polly came to know that Tom has a loose tooth in the upper front, then she obviously pull it out. Surely pull it out, and that would hurt. So if someone forcefully takes the tooth out, then pain will be felt obviously. So that's why he says that he would hurt. Tom thought he would hold the tooth in reserve for the present. Tom thought further. He felt that he would keep this symptom of toothache at reserve. He remembered hearing from a doctor that a certain ailment could lay up a patient for 3 days and make him lose a finger. He heard from a doctor that there is certain disease for which a patient would be bedridden for 3 days, and for this reason he would have to lose a finger. So there are certain diseases about which Tom heard from a doctor. He eagerly drew his sore toe. Sore toe means that painful. There is mark, the wound, injured toe, from under the sheet from the bed sheet, from under the bed sheet, and held it up for inspection. Inspection means he was searching. He was just trying to find out if any mark of injured toe can be seen. He did not know the necessary symptoms, but he didn't know what are the symptoms for the sore toe. However, it seemed like a good chance. He felt that it is a good chance. By producing this excuse, actually he can bunk the school. Tom fell to groaning. Tom started crying. But his brother Sid slept on. So Tom and his brother, they were sleeping together. So his brother Sid, he was sleeping on. Tom groaned louder. Tom cried out louder. He raised his voice. He fancied means that he imagined that he began to feel the pain in the toe. Then he suddenly felt as if there is real pain in the toe. But with the readers, we know that there is no actual pain in the toe. No response came from Sid. Sid was sleeping on. Tom then started a succession of groans. Tom then cried out several times. Succession means that one after another, one after another. However, Sid snored on. Snored on means that he is making sound through the nostrils. Sid went on sleeping. Tom became excited. Tom was quite excited. He was full of tension. He said, "Sid, Sid," and shook him. He shook his brother Sid because Sid was sleeping. This course worked well. So Sid now came to life. Now Sim, wake up. Sid yawned. So you know that after in the very morning when our sleep breaks, at the time we yawn. Yawn means that we feel lazy. We shy. We shy really. Yawn means that we just make a gap in the mouth and just let out the internal gases or things like that. Then raising himself on his elbow means that in this fashion, raising himself on his elbow, stared at Tom. He looked at Tom. Stared at means look at something. Tom went on groaning, but Tom was crying. Sid said, "Tom, say Tom." Sid felt that something dangerous happened. That's why he said to Tom, "Tom, say something." No response. Here, Tom, what's matter, Tom? He was also in tension. He was shaking. Tom, what's matter, Tom? Sid shook him, looked at in his face anxiously. Sid was quite in tension. He was anxious. Anxious means that he was feeling that something wrong has happened. Tom moaned. Tom was crying. He was wailing. He was lamenting. "Oh, don't Sid, don't shake me. Oh Sid, don't shake me. Don't push me. Push me so hard." "Why? What's the matter, Tom?" "I must call auntie." So he was about to call auntie. "No, never mind. It will be over by and by. Maybe. Don't call anybody. So it will be okay quickly. So don't call anybody." "But I must." Sid was adamant that he must call auntie. "Don't groan so, Tom. It's awful. Don't cry so loudly. I feel tension. How long have you been this way? How long you are in such troublesome way?" "Hours." "Oof. Oh, don't start so, Sid. You will kill me. Don't push me so hard, Sid. I'll be killed by you." "Tom, why don't you wake me sooner? Why don't you wake me up sooner?" "Tom, you are not dying, are you? Tom, you will not die. Don't, Tom. Oh, don't cry in this way. I forgive everybody. Tell them so." So Tom was acting. Tom said that he forgives everyone and tell them. The forgive means that he has just expressed his blessing to everyone. He forgives. Perhaps anybody, some other people had done something wrong to you, and you are not quite very revengeful against that person. So that's why you say that you forgive them. Sid had rushed to call help. Sid now came down to call help from Aunt Polly. Okay, up to this.